Okay, all right, Lata, we're going to keep coming back to you about this important news, piece of news. But as of now, we need to actually take a break. We have a lot of earnings to contend with. In fact, before we take a break, we have the management of Symphony who's already joining in. And they reported a very good set of numbers, especially on the top line. We have Mr. Nrupesh Shah, the Executive Director of the company, now with us. Mr. Shah, hi, thank you very much for taking the time out. Wanted to start by talking about the revenue growth. It's up around 30% this quarter, better than what you did in the previous quarter and estimates as well. What led to it? What was your volume breakup and how has the summer been for you?
So in the last quarter, our top line growth is about 31%, and first half year it has been close to 35%. And so far, first half has been extremely good. As far as volume growth is concerned, of course, we don't give the quantitative details, but there has been healthy volume growth across 3 business verticals, including domestic sales of residential air coolers, international business, as well as centralized air cooling. And we are likely to witness good time in the quarter to come.
Could you talk about the volume growth in each of these segments, sir, in the quarter?
We don't give a specific volume breakup, but as far as centralized air cooling is concerned, volume growth has been phenomenal. Of course, overall base is low.
Okay. Actually, Mr. Shah, you know, when I referred to summer, I actually meant the festive season. How have sales been this time round in this festive season as compared to the last? Any sort of, I know you aren't willing to share volume numbers, but if you could give us a range, has it been, say, 10% better, 15% better, 20%?
Volume growth is almost in line with the top line growth.
Okay, for this entire quarter?
And as far as festive season is
go ahead.
For the quarter and first half year.
Okay. And for the festive
season? It is almost
season?
in line with the top line growth. See, as far as residential air coolers are concerned, most of the sales takes place during summer. So at a retail level, it is starting from February to June. Having said that, in October, there is somewhat movement, but in off-season quarters, that is September quarter and December quarter, essentially, at a retail level, it is an off-season, but because of our variety of initiatives, in fact, trade with 100% advance buys the air cooler, builds up the inventory to sell during the peak season.
Okay, just one quick last question, Mr. Shah. Are you in a position to possibly take some amount of price hikes, and if you've already done so?
Can you please repeat the question?
Are you in a position to take any price hikes on your products?
In some of the models, yes, we have taken the price hike. On top of it, we have launched some of the new models also, and launch of new models, especially iTouch, as well as sometime before we launch iPure range of models, they have been also received very well, and they are really premiumly priced and generating healthy contribution and profitability.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Good luck. Appreciate you joining in, and I'm sure that the October to December quarter is going to be good as well, led, of course, by the festive demand that one expects to see in your kinds of businesses. By the way, I don't know, Ekta, if you've been ever in the market recently for an air conditioner. I think you have been recently,
yes,
right?
Recently.
For a whole range of white goods. I mean, I was actually, and the amount of variety that you can find now, especially not especially, but on pretty much all consumer goods, white goods.
Absolutely, and better online.
And better online as well. Yeah. I mean, I'm not talking about the Chromas, the Reliance Digitals or Vijay Sales, but even some of the others. I mean, the choice is actually quite fascinating, which of course means large amount of competition for market leaders like Symphony. 5.7% higher in Symphony. As we speak, we'll take a very quick break. Prakash Gaba is with us. He's going to run us through his top trading ideas.